It's that time of the week, ladies and gentlemen.
We're not allowed to hit the table. I was really just about to go for it.
There was a lot of excitement last week, and as we were belting the table, there was a lot of vibration. So, deepest
Positive
apologies.
vibration.
Positive, but apologies to those that got really angry. And me. They didn't get angry at you, they got angry at me.
So you got to smile more, Toby.
This Week in Startups, regular vlog with Josh. This is Josh and his show, and I'm his sidekick, Toby. If this is your first tune in, probably tune out next week.
Yeah, we're talking about cool stuff, but if you don't like it, there's the door. So, I want to pick up on on something that we spoke about last week, which is the Apple HomePod.
Yep.
And I just berated it. I was talking about it very badly.
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't do a lot of things that, like, as an Android user, that annoys me. Sorry for swearing on your show.
It's okay. My show. Your show.
And you know, like, it only syncs with the iPhones and can't detect multiple voices, and that only works with Apple Music, and all that stuff was like really, really annoying me. And it's not the first time that I've like had an Apple product and thought, like, why doesn't it do it for everyone, you know? And I think that kind of like anger clouded my understanding, and I've been doing reading through the week about how great Apple's strategy actually is. And so it's bad. It's a terrible device, but it's good for Apple. And do you want to know why? Sure you do.
Please tell us.
So I think Apple's strategy all along is they've already got a fan base. They don't need more consumers. What they do need is, what they've realized is that they can make their loyal 30 million, 40 million users continue buying their products and make sales more efficiently that way, because the cost of new customer acquisition for them is higher than the cost of resale to customers.
So is this what you're reading, or is this your
I'm reading
assumptions?
These are my assumptions.
Or did you and Timmy have a chat?
No. This was... So, if me and Timmy had a chat, I probably wouldn't be sitting in Creative Cubes. Just a casual one. So, but like, let's look at their previous products. Apple TV.
Yep.
Apple focused only,
Yeah.
solely for the purpose of working with iPhones.
But they have an ecosystem, man.
Yeah, and it works. And the watch, you love it.
Love it. Actually just bought the Series 3.
The AirPods as well.
Grabbed them this morning.
And all these recent additions are really focused on one thing, and it's not new customer acquisition. It's reselling to their current customers, and 30 million people that are loyal and already want to buy your products, that's unbelievable.
Is that enough?
Yeah, well, I think there's major releases, you know. They tried the iPhone 10.
Yep.
Didn't work out.
Flop, yep.
That's okay, but they can take these risks knowing that they can still resell to their current market.
Yeah, but hold on a second. iPhone 10 was a flop because not enough people bought it.
Correct.
So of those 30 million, not enough of those 30 million, or 30 million bought it, and that still wasn't enough.
Right, but there's still a large enough base to buy their iPhone 8 that they released at the same time.
Yep.
And I think the iPhone 10 might have been that customer acquisition item that they were looking for, to really differentiate them and say, hey, people who haven't used us before, come in and try us out with this amazing device.
He makes some sense, this lawyer dude over here. But let's just pull it back a little bit.
Okay.
You are a manufacturer of something. Let's go technology software or technology hardware, right? Are you interested in trying to appeal to people that aren't interested in your stuff? Or are you interested in delivering and tightening the screws on your ecosystem to keep those already in, like, locked?
Yeah, and they're doing a great job of that.
Yeah.
And I think all their products are really focused on that, and they're the exact reason that I've been so frustrated with Apple products as well. Because if we look at...
But you dabble, so you have an Android, but then you have a MacBook.
Correct. Because I realize how good some of their products are, but I am not locked into their ecosystem.
So you use Spotify, don't you?
I use Spotify.
So I'm an Apple Music.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would I even use Spotify
it makes sense, right?
if I'm...
you have a really good access, integrates really well with your phone, with your laptop.
Yeah.
You're speaking about getting the Apple HomePod, and it's going to work amazingly with everything that you use inside Creative Cubes.
Yep.
And that's all you need it to do.
Yeah.
And it's genius.
So, but it still doesn't do enough, right? In your opinion?
Yeah, in my opinion.
So I think firmware 101 or OS HomePod,
Yeah.
HomePod OS, it still needs some work.
Still needs work. So look, it can't differentiate between multiple voices, and that's where it really falls down compared to the Alexa or the Google Home, which is really focused on integrating with smart devices and being able to...
But there's something very interesting what you said between the lines. Mm-hmm. Apple make incredible products.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos and crew tried to make their own phone.
Yeah.
And that flopped. So I think the moral of the story is for those that aren't really paying too much attention is to just stay in your lane. Apple make amazing products that serve their ecosystem.
Yeah.
You're either in that lane or you're not in that lane. Mm-hmm. Or you're like Josh, you've got one foot in with it. Do you have an iPad?
I don't have an iPad.
Do you have an iPod?
I used to have an iPod.
Okay. What other Apple products do you have?
I don't have any other Apple products.
I think we need to get you a new computer.
I'm getting... That's on the agenda.
Okay. Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Okay, that's
I wonder if
coming
your
in a couple of weeks.
Mine too.
So that's pretty exciting.
But I think, so just to put it in the words of LeVar Ball, stay in your lane. If you're Android, stay in Android. If you're Apple and iOS and Apple fanboy, stay in your lane.
I don't
think you can.
I'm doing it.
Just your computer's falling apart here, so I don't know about that.
I don't know. Survive. It's been surviving for a while.
Okay. What else?
By
the way, we have a 10-minute time limit.
How's that going for us?
We're
way exceeding
gonna crush it.
Okay, moving on. Intel
Yep.
have released smart glasses.
Why?
No.
Why?
Toby, they're amazing.
Okay.
Well,
so are they sunglasses or are they just?
They're like optical glasses.
Okay. So they actually have lenses in them.
Yeah,
or?
they have lenses. And so, what's so amazing about them is that they just look normal. Google gave them a terrible reputation by getting super nerds to be super crazy with these super glasses that just look terrible, interacted terribly with regular, everyday people who just want to walk down the street and not be noticed.
Yep. So what's Intel? Obviously, there's something inside.
What's intelligent?
There's something inside.
I see.
So what's it doing for us?
So what they're doing is actually when you put the glasses on, at the moment they're still in a semi-prototyping stage. Mm-hmm. So you put the glasses on and they're calibrated to your eyes. After they're calibrated to your eyes, they're actually calibrated to sit about 15 degrees below your point of vision. Mm-hmm. And lasers project images onto your retina. Really low-class lasers. So no harm done. So look at these. How good do they look?
So here's my issue with this, right? My issue is that I have a hard time, as it is, putting the phone to my face.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to strap lenses that put images into my eyeballs while I'm walking down the street.
So this is the amazing part, is that they've developed them so they're non-obtrusive to your vision.
Okay.
So if you want to have a conversation, all you have to do is look down to see it, but in your regular frame of vision, you actually can't see the augmented reality.
Okay.
So you could be speaking to someone, you could never know, I might be reading my Instagram comments now.
Okay.
Well, I'm not wearing them, but but I think that's what's pretty amazing about them, is that they've made them so that they integrate seamlessly into your life instead of having to get used to this obtrusive thing.
Maybe. What do you guys think? I'm not there.
It doesn't even
I'm not even there. But I'm waiting. Come on, keep going.
Alright, you're done.
No, I'm not done.
You want to get through some news?
No, I'm excited about something I want to discuss with you. I know you do all the prep work and I'm here to add an element.
Well, why don't we go on to what do you want to discuss?
No, let's keep going.
Alright.
I want to see if you bring it up. That's what I want to see.
We got Nintendo.
Yep.
I love them. I love Nintendo so much. Did you play?
I used to have
SNES?
No. I had the OG.
The OG?
The original Kid Ikarus. Mate, this is back in Stephen Brisson, Adam Brisson. You know what I'm talking about. if no one else does. Kid Ikarus was the bomb back in the day.
So like, I'm just going to quickly touch on Nintendo Switch.
Yep.
You've seen it.
Yeah.
I think it's not aimed at an adult market, but more at a kid and teen market.
Mm-hmm.
What they're really doing is they're saying, hey, we haven't been able to enter the console market successfully. They're saying we're going to create our new niche. Where they're the leader in handheld portable devices by far.
Game devices or just portable devices?
Game devices.
Okay.
What they've realized is that because everyone has phones now, they don't need to pack these things with features that phones already do. So they can just focus on being good game devices.
But is someone really interested in... Because I saw Mario Kart is coming to iOS.
Very excited.
Very excited. I'm not a gamer, but I mean, I probably will buy that or download that. But really, is there room in the bag or is there room in the pocket for another device other than your phone?
Yeah, sure. I mean, the great thing about this is that it allows a person, say you are a parent, if you could have the choice between giving your kids a really cool experience on a long road trip and having control over what they're doing, or them just freely browsing the internet and doing whatever they want, which would you prefer?
It's a good question. I have a real hard time with my kids and the iPads. They both have an iPad each, and they surf for different things. Like my youngest uses it at night for white noise.
Interesting.
My oldest in the morning she wants to be a YouTuber, so she's on YouTube Kids all day, every day. Like not all day, every day. I'd say that back.
But she loves it.
Yeah, and so we have a hard time. We actually try and limit their screen time.
Yeah.
And their devices are Wi-Fi only. They're not 3G or 4G or LTE.
Okay, so they got it at home and that's it.
Yeah, and when we fly, we do download videos or movies for them, and they plug in and do their thing. But I'm not a fan. I definitely have noticed, and this is now way off topic, and you guys are interested in what's going on in startups, but as a parent, I've noticed a very distinct difference between my kids when they've watched iPads or watched YouTube for an hour versus not.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm really trying to control their screen time.
And so, away from the Nintendo issue, have you heard about the Center for Humane Technology that's been set up by some ex-Facebook, Google, and Apple workers? What do you think?
Love it.
So what
they want to try and limit the amount of time on these social media platforms.
Well, they want to make these platforms, I guess, responsible, because at the end of the day they're creating addictive platforms, and they know that they're doing that. And
although Facebook is down,
and
Facebook's attention, and you know what's interesting is I'm aligned with that down. Like I barely go on Facebook anymore.
It's a boring platform for me. Really boring. I don't see anything new or interesting, and I think the algorithms kind of get stuck in a loop of showing you things that they think you're interested in, but you just keep flicking through. And I think to have a good Facebook newsfeed, you have to be actively deleting things. Which is very frustrating for me.
What's your platform of choice? Insta?
Insta.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Zuck's still winning there. For me, believe it or not, I like Twitter.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And I'm feeling there's a lot more pull towards Twitter. From friends and colleagues, and people are using Twitter a lot more, not as a platform to engage, but as a platform to engage with news.
Correct.
Yeah, and I think that's important.
I'm 100% there. I wake up in the morning, first thing I do is check email, then I go straight to Twitter to see what's going on in the world. Then I'll flick to Instagram, and sometimes I actually don't even jump on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm really phasing out Facebook, and I haven't been using it. I think the next step is deleting the app and only using it as on the web browser.
Very interesting.
And then from there we'll see what happens. But
yeah, that's very interesting. What else? So we got some quick news stories. So, Toby, you seem a bit distracted by my computer screen. What's wrong? I'm not a cat fan, even though I spent 15 years in the pet space and manufactured cat litter. But this cat's really cute.
So cute, right?
Yeah. What's going on?
I actually just wanted to put it in there to distract you.
Oh, okay.
Because I know you're always like having a glance at the screen.
I don't see your screen until they actually don't normally even look at the screen. But I don't know what Josh is going to talk about until the time.
So we got some quick news, quick fire. Alibaba's moved its HQ to Melbourne.
Cool.
Really cool. So
welcome, Ali.
So they've got partners with OzPost, with Oztrade. They're looking to get mum and dad businesses, big businesses, involved in international export.
You know, actually, we just made a massive purchase here at Creative Cubes for Alibaba. We have We Teach Me.
Yep.
Doing their series upstairs in our event space every Wednesday. It starts in a few weeks. And we needed to go and buy, 150, 200 chairs to fit the audience. And I think the guys went and bought off Alibaba.
It's the easiest platform to buy off.
Amazing.
I've been buying off there for more than 10 years, and I think it's unbelievable.
Amazing.
Next up, local, we have peer-to-peer car sharing platform Car Next Door. They've raised $5 million in Series B.
Yeah, are those guys local? Because I can't remember if they're Australian or American. Yeah.
They're local. They got Steve Baxter on board from Shark Tank.
Shark Tank, yeah.
They got Caltex, Macquarie Group, a bunch of other investors.
Caltex jumped in?
So Caltex jumped in, and it's an interesting strategic alliance because Caltex has physical locations that they can actually store the cars. So because it's peer-to-peer, so people can go park their cars at Caltex and pick up from Caltex.
I like it. I thought it was a fuel.
And so I'm not sure about the fuel aspect.
There has to be fuel involved there.
But strategic for location, I think it's pretty smart.
Yep.
And then lastly, eBay's dropping PayPal.
So I read that a few weeks ago. Very interesting. They own it and still not good enough. It's like disowning a child, in my opinion. So
what's the news?
No news.
You want to share?
No, I do. I woke up this morning. And I'm actually blown away that you haven't called it out here today. But Elon,
our man,
don't hit the table. He put some rockets up.
Yes,
I think he actually put a Tesla Roadster on the moon.
No.
Yeah, there's photos of a Tesla Roadster actually being put inside one of the rockets that went up.
Genius.
I mean, dead serious. Now I don't know if that's fake news or that's legit, but I woke up and if you look at my last tweet, it was hashtag Elon Musk with a rocket.
All right.
Amazing. A Falcon that was 3 or 4 times the weight of a normal rocket, and they landed it, and...
Wow.
So, Elon. I mean, it's This Week in Startup. We have to call him out somewhere. I'm just blown away that it's not on your sheet.
It wasn't on my sheet today. Sometimes we got to change it up a little bit.
Josh, stay true to your core, man. All right, guys. Thank you. See you next week.
See ya. Thank you.